Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'd like to announce a new language challenge where I'll talk on camera for 100 days about CAE speaking exam questions. The videos will have two parts. In the first part, I'll randomly choose one topic and I'll give you a brief, unprepared answer to that question. In the second part, I'll analyze my mistakes and present you a polished, a more complex, corrected version, so you can see how I exactly improve my English. I do this challenge to achieve my personal best in English. So let's jump straight in. Well, let me check today's topic. So the question is, do you persevere with things or do you usually give up easily? Right, that's such a difficult question to answer because I really value a discipline in myself. I do my best to be to have some sort of discipline, and I like to achieve my goals. But do I persevere? With all honesty, I have to confess that the answer is yes. Why do I say so? Well, I've been learning English for some time now, and a few months ago, I chose it to become my goal for the nearest future. What I mean by that? Mm, I'm studying English for at least 5 times a week, or at least 5 days a week, for 2 hours a minimum, for 2 hours minimum. So, and recently I've started posting and making and posting YouTube videos where where I'm where I talk on camera about my progress, where I put on the internet the way I practice my speaking. So, no, with all honesty, I have to admit that I'm not a person that gives up easily. So, that was the first part of the video. Alright, alright. I did okay for the first time, I guess, but there's still a lot to improve. I'm sure you agree. So, let me answer that question once again, shall we? That's a really difficult question to answer. I do my best to build self-discipline, and I do everything I can to build discipline. And in order to do that, I need to stay consistent and I need to aim for my goals. But do I persevere or do I give up easily? With all honesty, I have to admit that I'm not the kind of person that gives up easily. What do I mean by that? The best example of it is simply the fact that I'm sitting right now in front of my laptop trying to make a video for you guys where I speak English. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone at the moment, and I'm really struggling while filming this video. Okay, that was the one example. Let me give you another one. As I've already mentioned, I try to build consistency in order to achieve my goals. Another example of that is that I study English on a regular basis. I do that at least 5 times a week for a few hours a day, minimum, a minimum. And that requires tons of effort and consistency. I hope everyone agrees with that. That isn't an easy task. But I'm not going to give up, at least anytime soon. That was a joke, okay? Okay. I mean, that will do for now. That version of my monologue was really far from being perfect, but that's the point of improving and learning, isn't it? So, thanks for watching and see you next time in another video. Bye for now.